it's Friday, and that means it's time for another Friday food fix. You can see all the ingredients I have out here, and don't worry, they are not all for our quick and easy meal that we are making today. Half of them are here because I have something that I really want to tell you about. It's something I just discovered and I am loving it. It's called Imperfect Foods, and it's a website that allows you to go on and choose foods that you want that weren't accepted by the grocery store because they have some little markings on them. Everything that I've tried so far has been absolutely delicious and perfect, in their flavor at least, even though they aren't perfect on the outside. This company's mission is to cut down on food waste, which is also a passion of mine. So this is a great way to help our environment and get your produce at a reduced price as well. The produce is up to 30% off the price that you would pay in the grocery store. So I love to find ways to save money. This is a great one. So in my box, they actually pick out what they're going to send you, and then you can go in and switch it out, which is awesome because I don't like onions. So I went into my box, took the onions out, and added an eggplant because my family does enjoy eggplant. We also got a head of cauliflower, we got 2 grapefruits, and there were 3 carrots, but my kids decided that last night they liked carrots, so we peeled them and they ate the entire carrots, which they normally do not. We also got 2 pears, but one of those has magically disappeared already as well. A mango. We had 3 lemons, but each kiddo decided they needed to eat a lemon last night as well, and yes, they actually ate the sour lemons. The avocados, there are 3 of those. There were 2 cucumbers, except I put one of them in my salad last night and it was absolutely delicious. And there were also 2 red peppers. Here's one of them, and the other one I diced up because that is what we are going to use in our meal today. Before we get started on that, just one more thing about Imperfect Foods. They also have other things too. When I first found them, I thought it was all fruits and veggies, which I was perfectly happy with. But then they have other add-ons you can do too, like grains and snacks, and I did the meat add-on. I got some ground beef, and I also got some smoked salmon in my box. And I was very excited because these are both things that my family enjoys as well. So don't think it's just produce. There's other things you can get there as well. If you want to check it out, I did put a link in the description of the video that you can head over and take a look at them. And that link will also get you $10 off your first order. So that's exciting too. All right, let's move on to our meal for today. Actually, today we are going to make a breakfast item that also serves as a lunch to take to school with you, which is what I always do with them because they are super cute and super easy to take and heat up at work. So we are going to be making some mini omelette muffins. And the first thing you need to do is decide what you're going to put in as the filling. What I like to do is think about what I like in an omelet. And for me, I like mushrooms and peppers. So those are the 2 things that I cut up to put in my omelet muffins. Once you have decided what you want to put in, you just want to cut them up into small pieces, and we're just going to line the bottom of the muffin tin with those cut up veggies. You could also add in bacon or sausage if you like meat in your omelets. Anything you put in an omelet really can go in these as well. So my peppers are down in the bottom. Oh, one other thing, before you add these, you also want to grease your muffin tin. That's going to make it a lot easier to get them out when they're done cooking. Otherwise, you might have a problem with them sticking to the bottom. So go ahead and grease the bottom of your muffin tin before you get started. I usually put my fillings up to about halfway, and then when I fill it up with the egg, it's not going to overflow completely. So about halfway with your fillings. And then we are going to, there we go. Now we're going to get our eggs ready. So I have my bowl right here, and we are going to get 10 eggs cracked into our bowl. My kids love eggs in the morning, but the last thing I feel like doing as I'm trying to get them ready for school and do everything else I need to do in the morning is cook up eggs. So this is an easy way to do it ahead of time, and then all you need to do is pop these in the microwave for 30 seconds and they are good to go. Oop, my egg exploded. Keep going here. Two more eggs. 1 and 2. All right, perfect. All of my eggs are in. I'm going to grab a paper towel and wipe off my hands. And now we are ready to add just a half cup of milk to the eggs. And we're also going to go with about a half teaspoon of pepper and a half teaspoon of salt. Then you just want to take your whisk and you're just going to make sure that you break up all those egg yolks and get the milk and the salt and pepper evenly combined with the eggs. All right. Last step is just to pour your egg mixture right into your muffin tins. We want it to be about an even amount in each one. So I usually try and start out a little bit less, and then if I need to go back and add some more at the end, I can. And that is just about the perfect amount. All right, so out of this you are going to get 12 of your little omelet muffins, which is perfect for my family in the morning. If you want more, just go ahead and double it up and do 2 trays of them. These are going to bake in a 350-degree oven for 25 minutes, and then they'll come out and be ready to go. Pop them out with a knife, and then just seal them up in, I usually put them in a baggie and put them in the refrigerator until I'm ready to use them. You can also top them off with some cheese as well if you like that way. I usually go without the cheese on these, but you can certainly do that as well. All right, next week we will be having another Friday Food Fix, so I hope to see you back here then. If you want this recipe and you are already in the Make Ahead Meal Masters Facebook group, check your email for it. It should be there shortly. If you're not in the group yet and you are watching on Instagram, head up to the link in my bio, click through and join. If you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, go up to the description. I have a link to the group there. Hop on over and I hope to see you there. Also, don't forget to check out Imperfect Foods. That link is also there for you to check it out. See you next week. Bye.